McGregor is a city in Clayton County, Iowa, United States. The population was 871 at the 2010 census. McGregor is located on the Mississippi River across from Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Pikes Peak State Park is located just south of the city. Just to the north of McGregor is the city of Marquette. History: McGregor was founded as McGregor's Landing in 1847 by Alexander R. McGregor, a descendant of Rob Roy McGregor, and the area around McGregor's Landing was settled by the extended family. In 1849 it was reported that the original McGregor seal and signet were owned by Alex McGregor. The Scots Gaelic clan seal was inscribed Est Rhaegl Modrim un Dh Bates Pernocht, which was interpreted as royalty as my race Enduan spare not. The signet was a bloodstone from Loch Lomond, and was sketched by William Williams. Since 1837, McGregor had been operating a ferry across the Mississippi River between Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin and the present site of McGregor, Iowa. McGregor planned the new city as a six-block development, and it was quickly populated, being incorporated as McGregor in 1857. In that same year, the Milwaukee and Amp, Mississippi Railroad finished building a railroad track from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, thus connecting Lake Michigan with the Mississippi River by rail. McGregor quickly became a major commercial center, and served as a hub where grain from Iowa and Minnesota could be transported across the Mississippi and sent on to Milwaukee via railroad. More railroads were built to connect McGregor with cities further west, and the city of North McGregor was established just north of the city to serve as the city's railroad terminus. After reaching McGregor from the west, trains were disassembled and railroad cars were ferried across the Mississippi to continue on towards Lake Michigan. During the 1870s, the population of McGregor exploded to over 5,500 as the city became the busiest shipping port west of Chicago. In 1874, the system of ferrying railroad cars across the river between North McGregor and Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, was brought to an end when Prairie du Chien businessman John Lawler commissioned the construction of a permanent pontoon bridge to connect the two cities' rail lines. As the need for men to disassemble and ship trains across the river disappeared, the city's population began to decline. Today the city's history is preserved in its downtown business district, which contains many buildings constructed during the city's boom years. Because of its colorful history and location beside the Mississippi River, the city has become a popular summer tourist destination, and it is known for its many antique stores. Geography: McGregor is located at 43.02194 degrees north, 91.17972 degrees west, 43.02194 minus 91.17972. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 1.30 square miles, all of it land. Demographics: 2010 census. As of the census of 2010, there were 871 people, 410 households, and 225 families residing in the city. The population density was 670.0 inhabitants per square mile. There were 509 housing units at an average density of 391.5 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 96.9% white, 0.1% African American, 0.3% Native American, 0.5% Asian, 0.2% Pacific Islander, and 2.0% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 1.7% of the population. There were 410 households, of which 20.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 39.8% were married couples living together. 11.7% had a female householder with no husband present. 3.4% had a male householder with no wife present, and 45.1% were non-families. 39.0% of all households were made up of individuals, and 16.4% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.02 and the average family size was 2.66. The median age in the city was 48.3 years. 17.8% of residents were under the age of 18. 8.2% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 20% were from 25 to 44. 30.3% were from 45 to 64, and 23.8% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.0% male and 52.0% female. 2000 census. As of the census of 2000, there were 871 people, 382 households, and 205 families residing in the city. The population density was 665.8 people per square mile. There were 487 housing units at an average density of 372.2 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 99.54% white, 0.23% Native American, 0.11% Asian, and 0.11% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0.69% of the population. There were 382 households, out of which 23.3% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 40.1% were married couples living together. 10.2% had a female householder with no husband present, and 46.1% were non-families. 38.7% of all households were made up of individuals, and 16.5% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.12 and the average family size was 2.83. Age spread: 19.1% under the age of 18, 7.5% from 18 to 24, 24.3% from 25 to 44, 24.0% from 45 to 64, and 25.1% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 44 years. For every 100 females there were 91.9 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 87.0 males. The median income for a household in the city was $30,163, and the median income for a family was $37,969. Males had a median income of $27,212 versus $17,344 for females. The per capita income for the city was $15,636. About 7.9% of families and 9.9% of the population were below the poverty line, including 16.7% of those under age 18 and 5.4% of those age 65 or over. Notable natives: Samuel Merrill, governor of Iowa from 1868 to 1872. Ringling Brothers Circus. John Ward Studebaker, U.S. Commissioner of Education from 1934 to 1948. Thomas Updegraff, United States House of Representatives from Iowa. Andrew Clemens, sand artist. Dorothy M. Johnson, author. Joseph Diamond Joe Reynolds, steamboat entrepreneur, grain dealer, railroad builder. Lucy Hobbs Taylor, first woman in the world to earn a degree as Doctor of Dental Surgery. Lucy Maynard Salmon, American historian, Vassar professor.